Hello guys, it's Luke from the Three Hammers. I'll tell you what guys, the first thing I'm going to do is that's coming down. Because I'm embarrassed to even look at that flag at the minute. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The club is in an absolute shambles. Anyone who wants to sit here and try and take any positives out of the game, I'll tell you what, I'll give you two positives straight away. Lanzini played okay and Antonio carried on his scoring run. Apart from that, it was absolute sack load of crap. That was disgraceful again. They say that consistency builds a good season. Well, I'll tell you what, we've lost 4-2, 2 weeks in a row, and that's disgusting. We're sitting in 17th. We could well be bottom, I believe, if results go against us. I'm not 100%. We're -4 goals. We've lost 3 in a row. It's a disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace. Conceding 4 goals twice in a week. Twice in a week is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Bottoming tackles. Zaza touch appalling. Defence is just. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know. Paul touched on it in the podcast. If you've not seen it, guys. That is an area we should have strengthened. It was just there, you know, the stats were there. We concede an average of 2 goals a game under Stav, and it's just, I don't know. Has Stav lost the dressing room? I do not know. Yes, people may argue it could have been a different game, you know, Pyatt's one that hit the post, Collins that went straight to the goalkeeper. It could have been a lot different, but nah, it's disgrace. I will do a mini sort of review for you guys, but again, there's nothing positive, it's pure negative. Let's just look how we lined up anyway, guys. We start with Adrian in goal, Nordvek, Collins, Ogbonna and Masuaku. Nordvek come in, I believe Byron picked up an injury, and obviously Reed picked up a small knock as well, I believe. Antonio, Noble, Kuyati, Payet, Lanzini, Zaza. So a very good, strong, up front. Defence was a bit makeshift, but still, for me, should have been enough to beat the West Brom side, who started with Foster, Evans, Dawson, McCauley, Galloway, McLean, Jacob, Fletcher, Chadley, Rondon and Phillips. Berahino on the bench, and Robson Carnon was also on the bench for them. They started, you know, straight away, flashed the shot very close, actually flashed just across the goal, and the warning signs were there straight away. About 5 minutes in, Masuaku handled the ball. That was the first sign of it. It's like, you've just handled the ball once, mate. That's enough now. That's enough handballs for me. Anyway, ball's come in. Masuaku, the ball's going nowhere. He literally just has to head it off, and he puts his hand out like he thinks he's Diego Maradona, and a penalty's given. What is the bloke thinking? This is a guy I've been raving about, Masuaku, but this is definitely the worst game he's played today. Awful today. Absolutely awful. Anyway, he's handled in the box. Penalty, upsteps Chadley. Surprise, surprise. Who'd you get your first goal against? West Ham. We're 1-0 down. Our heads have gone at that point already. Game plan's out the window. We're chasing a team that just parks the bus and tries to get you on the counter. Literally, you look at the stats, it was 29% to 71%, yet we could only score 2 goals. They scored 4. I think they only had 5 shots on target. It's just ridiculous. It really is. 15 minutes in, nothing was happening. Nothing for us. Zaza, the ball now being like a bouncy ball from like a floater, one of them balls you play with in the park when you're a kid. 24th minute, Antonio did have a header on target. He was only like one of the rare shining lights of the game, to be honest with you. 33rd minute, Lanzini had a great effort that just whipped wide, but again, all for nothing really. 33rd minute, lovely through ball from Pyatt. This was a great moment actually, and then Antonio just hit the goalkeeper. Again, it could have been slightly different there. If I'm picking out some positives, that through ball was a real gem of a ball. 36th minute though, Rondon, he's turned Collins in the box. Collins just gone, there you go mate, there you go, turn around, have a shot, go on. Great finish from Rondon, don't get me wrong, but the defending was just absolutely shocking. We're 2-0 down, game over already for me at that point. Awful, just awful defending. And then the 44th minute, corner comes in, whipped in, Chadley's had a shot at the edge of the box and McLean's just deflected it in. Oh well, game over, 3-0. Ridiculous. 3-0 to West Brom. 3-0 down at half time. Ridiculous. Absolute. I can't think of any words without swearing, you know, guys. Like, we tried to behave ourselves on this channel. But, yeah, just. Yeah, you swear for me in the box, guys, if you can think of words to describe that first half. Just ridiculous. Anyway. Slav, God knows what he said to him in the dressing room, because 3-0 down, heads are gone. I think people were even walking out. West Ham fans were going home. Although, second half, you know, Noble come off, thank God, he's been awful. I don't care, you can slate me on this channel. I don't rate Noble this year so far. Just not doing it for me. Anyway, for Goody come on, who did have a very good half actually when he came on. He was very busy, very direct. Calieri come on for Zaza, in my opinion. Fletcher should have come on at that point, but you know, Slav just seems to have this thing of bringing on Fletcher too late in games. First 5 minutes we did start better. If I'm building on some positives, we did start the first half better, but 55th minute we had our own corner. No one decided to defend. I think it was the ball broke to Rondon. It was Lanzini actually chasing Rondon down. He broke all the way. He literally could have run with his eyes closed all the way to the goal. He sided it to Chadley, and it's 4-0. 4-0 down, 55th minute. Whatever half-time team talk he said, that's out the window as well, guys. 4-0 down. Let me know what you was thinking at 4-0 down, guys. I was about to throw the PlayStation pad through the actual screen of my telly at that point. It just awful, awful. Listen, if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry, guys, honestly. 59th minute. Flash in a pan for us to try and get back in it. Pyatt, unbelievable free kick, it really was. It was unbelievable. He whipped it just under the post, sort of a double bluff on him, like he was going to go this. He thought he was going to shoot that way, he ended up shooting the other way, under the post. That could have been 4-1, it wasn't. But a minute later we did get back in it. Antonio, again, man of the moment at the minute. The only hammer, and Lanzini today, but only hammer so far this season is Antonio, who can hold his head up. He's got 5 goals now. He's on absolute fire. And this is a guy we're going to struggle to hold on to. I tell you what, if we have a bad season and he's banging in goals and he's on, let's say, 10 goals by Christmas, this is a guy we're going to struggle to hold on to in January. He really is. He's, as I say, he's not technically the best player, but he gets the goals and he will work his socks off. Absolute worked his socks off today. 64th minute, Pyatt burst into the box. Lovely little run. Got brought down. Lanzini stepped up for the penalty, because obviously Mark Noble wasn't on. 4-2, it was game on. Don't get me wrong, at that point I did feel a bit better. I was thinking, yeah, we look a bit like West Ham of last year, you know. This is a game, if we go and get the third very quickly, we might go on and get the draw, but it wasn't to be, as we know. 73rd minute, Pyatt forced the corner, sort of nice shot that bent round, but nothing too thingy. Masuaku come off and on come Fletcher. Too late for me on the 77th minute. This guy should have come on when Calieri come on, in my opinion. The 81st minute, Collins had a shot straight at Foster, and at that point that's when I thought, no, that's it. At the 81st minute, like, that's when we needed that third goal and we probably could have pushed on and got it. Yeah, at that point we were playing sort of like a 3-4-3 formation then. Yeah, it did end 4-2. It could have been 5-2, could have been 5-3, 6-3. Could have been anything. The way the defence played today, it was shocking. It really, really was. I'm not giving any ratings today. I will give a West Ham man of the match, even though we played so bad. It is Antonio again, as you probably guessed. There's serious things wrong. There is. There's something wrong in that dressing room. There's something wrong with the defence. Slav just, I don't know, for a man who seemed really tactically astute last year, he don't seem to be getting it right. He really doesn't. I don't think he knows what his first 11 is. Defensively all over the place. I don't know, maybe when Arbeloa comes in, maybe Cresswell needs to come back. Apparently he's back a few weeks time. He is running now. I don't know, we just need to sort of keep our head above water. Like Lee said in the last video, hopefully our bad run is now. If I'm trying to end the video on a positive, hopefully our bad run is now and we can come back. The Southampton game is huge now, you know. We lose 4 games in a row, the fans are going to start getting on Slav's back, they're going to start getting on the players' back. The home ground's going to start feeling like it's somewhere we can't win. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. It's very hard to be positive this week. So, I'm not going to say our famous catchphrase, keep believing, because at the moment it's very hard to. But I will end with always as, come on you irons, let's go.